Here we go. Support the South Coast. Wait, actually, I've done this yet today. I had not. Oop. All right. Wrong book. We'll start with the theme park Tycoon stuff, I think. It'll be fun. So you know what, I'm gonna, just so this stops bothering me, I'm gonna go kill this. Kill this champion up there. Got me a well as well. Oh, well as well. I need side missions. Let's take this one. And we'll do theme park Tycoon. Park is a strange beast casting a long shadow across savage coast. Its brokered history riddled in mystery. Investigate the park and its rides and find out about the origin and purpose of the place.
Finally. Are you with Grayson Security? I've been trying to get a hold... No. You wouldn't happen to have a helicopter, would you? Of course not.
I didn't change the
This is
fucking
private
game.
property.
I changed the title and not the game. God damn it.
Finally. Are you with... Yeah, that Nathaniel Winter. Millionaire. Mogul. Also, as it turns out, theme park tycoon. Nathaniel brought me up here during construction. And even then, there were accidents. Workers falling to their deaths, equipment malfunctioning as soon as it was turned on. Strange whispers at night, according to the crew, coming from the rides themselves. But he was a stubborn son of a bitch, my father. The park opened against all odds right on schedule.
Here we go.
Whole island showed up for the ribbon cutting. But the accidents continued. A roller coaster derailed, killing a family of 3. A 10-year-old kid was found, dismembered, behind the cotton candy stand. An employee in a chipmunk costume went berserk, stabbing 2 teenagers in the eye. By 1980, Nathaniel was forced to shut it all down. There were investigations. It was all over the papers. So we closed up shop. Stayed behind while my mother and I went back to Boston. Never saw the son of a bitch again. I remember Nathaniel telling me once, after the bumper cars crushed one of the engineers, that this was all par for the course. Great deeds require great sacrifice, he said. Next time I saw my father, he was in a casket. He outlived everyone and left me nothing of his fortune. Except, I don't want his money. And I didn't ask for the park, neither. All I want is answers. You can say a lot about Nathaniel Winter, but he never made a bad investment or a rash decision. So why in God's name did he build this park? I've heard them. At night. The rides? They do whisper.
They do whisper. Alright. Yeah, somehow I had the game from last night set still.
Local boundary
It was saying Overwatch.
Initiating.
Whoopsies. Ooh. Another legend. Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, wait, where is this person? No, come back! Get back here, you big bastard. Yes. Yeah, all my attack rating passives are really starting to add up. I'm still not wearing any gear. But, I'm like one-shotting shit. I was trying to go to the main entrance. I got distracted by the side bounty and the champions. You can jump up over here. Yeah. There's a guy that wanders around over here. Somewhere. Hey Foster! I look for a bit. Cool. Here he is. Here's Oswald. side guys down. We hit the main entrance, examine the map. Go to the Octotron. Like how the Octotron can kill the guy that it spawns. It's pretty awesome. I think that's the last one. Pretty sure. Yeah. Now we go to Sideshow Alley. The fuck? Where the shit that bug come from? Before we get on the coaster, there's usually someone around here. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's do the coaster. Coaster is awesome. So, let's see. We will pause the music. Actually, I'll switch scenes for this too.
Don't fear the dark. Fear me.
Yeah, I love that scene. It's pretty awesome. Let's see. Alright, so it says go to Lover's Lake, but there's stuff you can do here. I think you can't go up this side much, but you can get all kinds of crazy on the other side. There's legends up here. There's an achievement. Let's see. If you just rotate slowly. I'm sure it's on this one. There we go. Top of the world. Alright, so now, let's see. Don't fall off. No, right as I said that. That had to happen. That had to happen right as I said don't fall off. Right? Like, mandatory. Alright, let's try that again. Because there's a legend you can reach on the track, and there's like one you can reach by jumping from the track. If I remember correctly. Part of it's just like my sprint forward is almost like a little much for this. It's kind of easy to like just shoot off. So there's a legend on top of some rock up here, I think. Yeah, right there. There's one right there. But then there's one, like basically as far as you can go on the tracks. There we go. Yeah, that's as far as you can go. So if we can make it back and do the right jump, we can jump down and grab the other one. Woot. We did it! Alright, so now we need to go destroy the mud golem. Go. I'm gonna leave that other part there for later on purpose. I think. Yeah, because the side mission takes you to the lighthouse. I'm not ready to do that yet. That guy is part of the side mission I'm running already. So we'll do that. examine the Ferris wheel. Before we do that, I think I only have one guy left. Maybe. Yeah, here's the cult leader. Turns into the revenant. And the side mission's done. I need one more side mission though. Here's the boogeyman. Just punts you a bunch. You're not supposed to go to them. Just go to the bumper cars now. You know what? Can I? Yeah. So just so it doesn't mess up the daily challenges, I'm gonna go snag a side mission and some monster kills so that this main mission will count towards the next tier. So there should be like a kill a bunch of zombie side mission bounty this way.
Local bounty
There we go.
detected. Initiate.
Yep, perfect. So now the next set's unlocked, and we can just, when we finish this main mission, it will count towards the first. Oh fuck, the portal's open. Jesus Christ. Alright. We gotta hurry up and finish this mission, and then go to the hourly boss, and then come back here. We should still be okay though, it shouldn't take very long. I think I'm in the wrong side of the bumper cars. Maybe it doesn't matter. There we go. Alright, so Gartha, hourly boss, and then we'll come back and do the next Ferris wheel quest. I'm glad I didn't miss that. I would have irritated myself. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, lagged a minute there. there's quite a few people on this thing. And a lot of chaos users too. Holy crap. A lot of people like having doppelgangers show up. Shabby. Back to Savage Ghost. And you can. Someone's playing the Klein tapes to troll people. So, if you can port out anywhere else, you'll actually do better than if you just let it auto port you to Agartha. This place offends us, an effigy to stagnation. Festivals are transient, marking the passing of old time for a moment before themselves joining it. Nostalgia can be manipulated, but the time is lost. This is the way of things. Here, a summer of night has been permitted to continue, perpetual. It serves no purpose other than as a rustling anchor to the past. And it feeds on that past, it's grown fat and strong. You are to find the power behind this place and end it. Murder the past, as it has murdered many. Oakley dokley. Breaking under capstone. Plus 10 attack rating, plus 15 hit points. I think? I can't. I have to do the sword one first. Well, still, it gives you the same, so no matter what, yeah. Plus 10 attack rating, plus 15 hit points. I don't really care about the rating. Boom! Title unlocked Goon. Alright, so we're already 2 main missions into the next set of challenges. And now we're gonna do a Carnival of Souls.
Is it? I know I left it right. Oh, God, the stench. To my son, Nicholas James Winter, blah, blah, blah. Where is it? I leave my masterpiece, the Atlantic Island Park, to be restored according to my original plans? What fucking plans, Dad? How did it go? Now, don't tell me. I'm not blind or deaf. I don't believe it's a coincidence those things are drawn to the rides. The fog came the day we got here. I was supposed to fly in, but the airport was closed. So we drove all the way up from Portland. Less than an hour later, it rolled in like an avalanche. Wahid here decided to stay in the car. I headed for the highest place I could find. I didn't think of it at the time, what with those animals at my feet. But it's weird that the wheel's still working after all this time. I can't imagine the power's still on. At least not the electrical power. But that's not what this place runs on, is it? He stayed behind, my father, Nathaniel Winter, when everyone else left. And not because he didn't have anything else. He had his empire, his money, my mother. He had me. But this is the only thing he wanted. It kept him alive for over a century. It gave him power. I'm still not convinced he's not here. Somewhere, feeding on the ghosts of lost children like some kind of bogeyman. What the hell are you looking at? This is private property, you know.
So, who says bogeyman? Doesn't everyone say boogeyman? I just find that to be weird. Bogeyman. No. Free the laughter of children. So creepy. Shadow Carnage. He's not taking any damage from any of that. Maybe he can't take damage during the cast. There we go. Collect the monocle. So you can actually kind of shortcut your way back. And not have to like run back through everything. Let's see. There are many mirrors of reality, all flawed and distorted, made imperfect by their resistance to change. The night terror you entered could not be permitted to exist. It was the creation of a parasite, one that took root decades ago. It had no strategy, made no plan. It was a hole left unfilled, a trap left abandoned. A foolish fear of the past. If the dragon imparts a lesson to the world, it is to never fear the past. Great fear and great anticipation is better directed at the future. The future is soon to be wrought. Alright, so should be one more mission from him, the investigation mission.
Just leave me be.
Gravity. Nicholas Winter came here to sell his father's amusement park, but now he feels bound to the place. A mysterious third party is obsessed with it too, and the race is on to unlock Nathaniel Winter's legacy and take control of the park's power.
Quick access inventory updated.
You're like a bad itch that can't be scratched. You know why I came up here? To sell it all off. The whole park. So that I wouldn't end up like my father. Stuck to this place. There's gravity here. I don't know who they are, but they have money. And ways to convince you that it would be in your best interest to sell. I didn't care. I didn't need to be blackmailed to sign a contract. What in the name of hell do I want an amusement park for? But now I couldn't imagine selling. It's got its claws in me like it had my father. And it won't let me go. It owns me. It feeds on me. There's no escaping gravity. Time I've invested in you, I figured you'd come up with something. But all you've given me is grief. And now they're coming for me. For whatever dark secrets this tomb holds. They're like you. Special. Part of another world. A secret world. Convinced they run the place. That the rest of us are just shadows. Even if I knew how to escape gravity, even if I wanted to, something tells me I shouldn't. I don't know what'll happen to this place. And the world, if I do.
Bum bum bum.
Quick access inventory updated.
So this is the last will and testament, but it's... you have to use the monocle.
Temporary abilities acquired.
Now you can read what it actually says. The ingenious design was acquired from a very rare architect at great cost. I outbid the sailors for it on a steamship to Cairo. The design was worth every penny. I attest the mechanics work. That is why the sailors continue to hound me. They will stop at nothing to acquire the plans. For this reason, they have been divided and concealed. Various powerful factions want us off some island, but I have gone to great lengths and spent great sums to secure our site. It is ours and it is perfect for its purpose. Only a small piece of Henderson's farm remains. Those who know me will understand why I didn't have the heart to tear it down. Son, if you're reading this, I can only assume you have inherited something essential from me. I dare not reduce it to a name. So now we go to the location. Hint that in the will, which is, I think it's over here if I remember right. Right? Isn't this the first spot? Is it not this one? I would swear it's this one. Oh wait, no. I'm thinking of a different mission. Damn it. I'm thinking of a different mission, sorry. It's the Henderson's farm. Dope. There's a different mission where you pop over there. Okay, so
I'm sorry, did you want something?
yeah, I want something. Yeah, no, that's it, right? Check the lab. Oh no, yeah. Never mind. So here's the first part of the plan.
Quick access inventory updated.
Now we need to find the second part of the plans, which are... they're like taped to the... I swear you can just jump over this. Yep. And then the third plan, so we need the glass, right? Yeah. And now we go over here. There's gonna be more glass to pick up. Colored glass.
Temporary abilities acquired.
And another part of the plan. I'm trying to remember. Is there something? No, I think it's past here. I think it's this one. We need to find the final part of the plans, which is in the center. Yeah, the shack here. Right? It's there we go. Activate both colors. And you do this. But you have to do differently. You gotta do it backwards. So I remember. There we go. Woot. Daniel Winter believed he could obtain occult power in 4 easy steps. Find the architect who sails the Calypso deep, outbid the Phoenicians for his anima capacitor design, use the design to build a park to harvest occult energy, and fuse it into himself. Countless deaths and dollars later, one must conclude that occult power requires much more than deep pockets and the screams of children. It was an enlightening test. We learned how someone with near infinite means would go about constructing a capacitor. Perhaps more importantly, we learned how far a man would go to acquire what he could never have. The architect has been informed of the results. And we got a turtleneck sweater, black, for our trolls. Da 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 da. Actually, I'll just like that one. Okay, so passive-wise, we are working on getting to this plus 42 attack rating. That's what we're working on getting to. do the... Should we do the story or should we do the lighthouse stuff? It's like we could go up this way and do this stuff, or we could continue south and do this stuff. I kind of want to do Sam Krieg actually. Let's pick up the side mission and just finish that. That'll take us to the lighthouse. Going the right way? Yeah, I'm going the right way. Stranger than fiction. A dismembered arm still clutches a dog-eared Sam Krieg paperback in its rictus grip. Now unrelenting through light with a killer twist claims the jacket blurb. So now we search for the beast. So it says, on a dare to enter an abandoned theme park, a group of friends are stalked and picked off by a vicious beast. Under current circumstances, it's a likely story. Search for the beast. So, beast is over this way. Kill the Wendigo Ravager. Get back here. Now we head for the lighthouse. Oh. Can we... Can't seem to clip through the wall. It's a different mission that takes you here. I'm over leveled. That's why nothing's attacking me, by the way. We can go get this spell queen. Okay, we unlocked the Anima well, so since we did that, let's go get the spell queen that's down here. Yeah. What up, Ugly? I could just port up to that well, but I think there's... Yeah, there's a champion on the way up here. I'll just go up and snag them. Oh wait, there's also Clyde and Bonnie? Wait. Ha! Mounts, man. Sprints that are any kind of vehicle give you like an extra little jump distance. Wow, that eruption like literally did nothing. That was kind of crazy. Isn't there another legend around here? Somewhere? I would have sworn there was. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll get that later. Let's go back to what we were doing. Getting put off course here. Distracted. So many things to do. This is where you can farm Wendigo, by the way. You need for like the kill achievement. Someone with the mission stands here and it makes the Wendigo spawn. And then someone else kills the Wendigo. And they infinitely spawn. As long as the guy with the mission isn't in your group. It'll keep spawning one. Because it needs one for them to kill it. Infinite Wendigo. I think the story mission actually takes you here as well. I'm kind of doing stuff in my own order a little bit. A reasonable man. Sam Craig snipes at zombies from atop the lighthouse. Helping him on the ground could lead to some interesting insights into zombie behavior. Alright, let's do it.
"99 filthy undead on the wall. 99 filthy undead. If one of them filthy undead were to fall." 99 filthy undead on a wall. The movies lied. They can take one to the head and keep on ticking. The dead keep rising, the buzz fades. Every day it's the same thing. Drink, shoot, ride, shoot, drink. Like a hamster on a wheel. Around and around we go. Do you ever do that? Keep going when it serves absolutely no purpose? When it's already clear you're not making any kind of difference? A reasonable man might say, this isn't working. I gotta change things up. He would do things differently, look for a way to break the cycle, find a way to give those things closure, instead of being stuck in this endless grind. But I write for a living. I make millions repeating myself. What's your excuse?
My excuse is I just like repeating myself. Not that I really need an excuse. Bonsai! One flare. And no flares from those guys. Two flares. Three. Four. Come on, 85. There we go. And then Sammy Boy shoots him for you. It's pretty sweet. I'm just gonna stand right here. Get him! That was actually better. They did their AoEs instead of attacking me like normal. Collect corpses. Right. The funny thing about being over leveled is you can just be like, hey, let me get this corpse you're eating. Thanks. See ya. Alright. I sort of used to have to lure more zombies over, and they changed it or something? I feel like you definitely have to lure less zombies now. Hey Arctic, how's it going? Kill zombie Goliaths. Can do. Seal the dark well. Kill this champion dude. Yay. Who is Sam Krieg to question the purpose and reason for the very wheel of life? Only a fool would willingly seek to break the circle. Consequently, Sam Krieg is a fool and not worth listening to. The undead have an equal part to play. It is for us to find out what that part is, not to attempt to remove them from the equation. Your detailed report is appreciated. The black pools appear to multiply. Sightings are becoming increasingly frequent. We are gathering as much information as we can on this phenomenon. Change is good, but too much change too fast is not. We have unlocked the lighthouse backdrop for theatrical productions. Now let's do the filth barrel side quest since we're here. Shooting filth in a barrel. Barrels filled with thick, oily substance lie close to a dark well. The contents seem to cause erratic effects on all life and unlife on the island, and they warrant investigation. Right, so top of the well. Turn every single one of them into a zombie Goliath. That's bad, okay? Yeah, like ideally you wanna destroy them separately. Destroy the filth-infected worker. Oh. He's behind me. Oh, what the shit, where? Oops. That's fine. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Gathering these volatile substances in barrels and placing them out along the path traveled by the innocent is a dangerous practice. It alters the intended chain of events. Your destruction of the barrels is a step towards reinstating the natural order. You are true to the will of the dragon. Only those who understand the nature of chaos, of cause and effect, of destruction through destruction, should be allowed to blow on the dice when they are in motion. We should try to find out who is walking on our grass. Let's see. Yeah, our main missions are done. Let's clean up some of these side missions. We have 17 minutes for the next hourly boss. Let's do unopened letter. Dear reader, a written request for interview with Sam Krieg signed Daniel Bach. Krieg is unlikely to meet the request, but your associates might appreciate a sneak peek into the author's next project. Chase the Raven. Damn ravens, always stealing my shit. Jerks. Woot! Alright, so we have Arcane Tome. Let's go do Mutilated Corpse. Field of Nightmares. Zombies aren't the only killers about. This corpse has wounds that resemble those inflicted by a shotgun. Some marks on the body could even have come from a chainsaw. Alright, so this is going to be the Scarecrow mission. Kill scarecrows. Sure. Cool. Moment to moment is mere survival. Our capacity to evaluate Solomon Island and your capacity to evaluate yourself must come from the full equation. Continue along Solomon's coast as you would the sharp edge of a blade. Do not gape at your feet. Keep balance by focusing on the fixed points ahead. Remember to take notes lest you be ignorant and your fall be fatal. Okay, so that's cleaned up. So we can go... Two messages. Oh yeah, because you can pick that one up, I think, from either point. Or are any of the 3 points, I think, actually? Let's warp be here and then get Arcane Tome first. $13 till hourly boss. Secrets best buried. Arcane Tome has been carelessly discarded out in the open. Book of this nature should be protected and kept from wandering eyes or hostile forces. Kill the wisps defending the tome. Easy peasy. Yay! So I need monster kills and power events to finish the dailies. I see a champion. Champion! Two of them. Ooh. Wait, how did that not hit him? What? Yeah, where the hell are you at? Let's see if I can get up there with this. Ha! Ha ha ha.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
It's one of the parts for Joe, right? Decomposing left arm. Foxfire with the host. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. So now we need... Wait, is there 2 here? What's this here? There's 2 different messaging bottles at the same spot? What? Hey Jimmy, how you doing this fine evening? Pretty good, pretty good. Just working on the 100% playthrough of Mr. OneIPMan. He's currently rocking 0 item power, but he is level 50. So currently Savage Coast is not too much of a challenge because A, things ignore me, and B, I think pretty wisely spent all my AP and SP so far. So even though I don't have talismans equipped, I have quite a lot of attack rating just from the passives. My combat power is 221. This is attack rating and weapon power. So that's all from passives, and like, well, I guess technically 50 weapon power from the weapon. So like almost 200 just from attack rating, I guess. I don't know if it's evenly adds the numbers or not. But yeah, all my stats are coming from passives right now. Hammer Chaos. Yeah, the reason I went with it for this playthrough is because it's what you use for sustain tanking. Although I'm not having to do that right now because I'm so over leveled that even just the attack rating from passives is enough to let me just wander in and like one-shot things. But as I get further in the game, then the sustaining will become possibly like more necessary. I sustain with Chaos Hammer myself? Yeah, you can. You can do either. Technically, Chaos Hammer is slightly squishier. So it's just one of those things. Like, you can do E10 Chaos Hammer, you can. Like, without a healer and everything. Like, it's possible, but you're more apt to randomly, like, fall over and die in a fight. Just how I play. Mine, the only HP that matters is the last one. No, it's more... It's not about how you play. Like on E10, it's more about the fact that that they can output enough damage to just roll over the top of you, and you can't deal with it quite as efficiently as you can with Hammer Chaos. Even Hammer Chaos, you can mess up, but Chaos Hammer. I need to kill that guy again. I didn't pick up the mission. Chaos Hammer has a slight disadvantage. So like I don't know, you don't notice it most of the time. Dumox is in like a ball, though he doesn't play a ton anymore. He's super knowledgeable and at like how and why and all that stuff, and he's Chaos main, right? Like so it's not like he switched to Hammer Chaos. He stuck to his guns. He plays how he likes to play, but he's the one that can tell you like exactly what the issue is and why, and that essentially there's not a lot you can do about it. There's just going to be random instances where you're just kind of screwed. But again, it's not like you're gonna die, you know, I don't know, once every fight or something like that. It's just that there is something that you end up having to that you do fall over slightly more than someone that is hammer chaos. Occasionally, rifle shots can be heard from the nearby lighthouse. Whoever is up there is using zombies as target practice, perhaps to clear the way before they scavenge for supplies. Alright, so yeah, we can gather supplies. Now deliver supplies to the lighthouse. And we can also grab message in a bottle, I guess. Survival of the dead. A bottle here has a message in it. According to the message, there are survivors holed up in houses on the south of the island near Salmon's End. Peculiar that the bottle is here though. Someone must have intentionally put it here, but why? Find survivors at the beach. And we'll do that one first since we can just port to the other one pretty easily. Oh, we have hourly boss in 3 minutes, probably slightly less. Yeah, see, I'm just smacking the crap out of these guys. I figure somewhere in maybe like the latter part of Egypt, I'll start running into more issues where I might need to resort to having like thick skin or pain suppression on or something. Now we can deliver this real quick and then pop to Agartha for the hourly boss. I mean, honestly, I could run any weapon combo because I'm gonna be unlocking all the actives and passives. Like that's kind of the goal, is to do the entire game without gear. So like all that shit's actually really necessary. So that said, like I could potentially, you know, take any weapon combo and try it out, but I just feel like the sustain tank has like the best chance of success. Dragon reports enter the connected carousel. They spin and spin, yang and yin, until routed some IP, never the same. He or she, rinse, repeat, the chaos beast. But today all souls mystified, their access to you has been denied. Witness, encouragement. Don't be huffy because we hack. The buzzing appreciates all you do. Can't we be a ripple too? All our terminals currently occupied. What? We got filler text for both of them. That's annoying. I need filler text for like one of them. Please. Oh, yep, that's what I want to do. Alright, let's go. Agartha for hourly boss. Portal is open! I mean, I've also done up to Dark Agartha E5 on my main with 0 item power. Like as think that was Hammer Chaos. I'm fairly certain that was Hammer Chaos. I know it was Hammer Main. Maybe it was Hammer Pistol? Probably Hammer Pistol for Clean Slate or something. I don't remember now. I have to go look. But it was Hammer Main for sure. It was the only thing that made that possible. Because Hammer can, because if you have all your capstones and passives, like Hammer still can crit, like it bursts damage, right? And it's a timed thing, so like you really need to be able to pour out some damage there. Oh, you know what? I think I was using Hammer's Sword, maybe? For, Soothing Spring, I think? Towards the end? I think I found out that really benefited me greatly. For Dark Garage, at least. It's one of the reasons Sword is now, like, I finished Sword on this character as well, so if I need to grab like a green sword, it's pretty easy to do. These are why I could level this character so fast. This character's like a week and a half old. Level 50 off of like just hourly bosses. We didn't invest a ton of time, I just did an hourly boss whenever I could. Maybe like what? A couple of minutes. I don't know, say even as far as like 5 minutes an hour. Just consistently logging in to as many of them as I could. And a few Gatekeeper raids. Because both the hourlies and the Gatekeeper raids are 10,000 XP for the mission turn-in. Which, since there's no level rec to do it and it auto buffs you, it's amazing for leveling a new character. Hey, I got duplicates of me. Woo! Itch. Whoop. Well, that was pretty quick. Yeah, right, like under 4 minutes, I think. Under 4 minutes for 10,000 XP. Okay, so this is cleaned up, except for the fact that I need to do more of his missions. He's got like 2 more, I think. Oop, wrong way. 2 more SP. And I can buy another passive. And then this one's gonna be 20, but it's gonna be a pretty decent attack rating boost. Light imitating art. Horror author Sam Krieg's worldview and his opinion of the secret world is as bleak as his best-selling novels. Is the man's unkind muse reacting to the events of Salmon Island, or was it predicting them all along? I'm going to launch a cinematic and I'll be right back.
You know, you're just like one of my characters. You love evil. You don't run from it. You don't try to avoid it. You welcome it. You crave it. You invite the pain and you cherish the suffering. You dive right into the filth and you make no attempt to wash it off. And when you finally climb back out, it doesn't matter how bad it smells, how the stench and the taint cling to you. You just can't wait to dive back in. Like a dope fiend hankering for a fix, you don't want it to ever end. You need it. Your entire identity, your raison d'etre, is at stake. Think about it. Who would you be? What would you be without this? Without your precious war on evil, without your secret world, your sacred brotherhoods, your ranks and titles and rituals, you'd be just another rat stuck in the race with a dead-end job, living for a paycheck and the weekends. One long booze-soaked downhill slide towards the dark and cold grave. But you probably believe in what you do. Believe it's right, that it's good. You soak in it so others don't have to. You take one for the team. You bend over and spread your legs and let the darkness inside. And somehow you justify it all with utilitarian pragmatism. You're a bona fide American hero. Get the hell out of here. Go find an abyss to jump into. Go soak yourself in filth. Maybe it'll be different this time. Maybe you'll save them all. Maybe you'll finally find some goddamn peace. Some closure. You're just like every single character I've ever written. Fucked from page 1.
Fucked from page 1. The Lighthouse, Chapter 12. Jonah felt an acute and intense sense of dread slowly overcome him as he watched the savage coast beneath. In the monotonous shadows of the cold flickering light from the old lighthouse, he could see them come in from the sea. Slimy and ancient beings of the most terrible nightmares, waking from their cold graves in the deep and slowly walking to the shore. The time had finally come, and Jonah started to laugh hysterically to himself. Fear and wonder, he thought, fascination, or plain insanity. But then he ran out to greet his inevitable destiny. Don't die! The pods count? Nope. Yeah, I like it when the pods count more. 2 more. Now we gotta find a rusty shipwreck. Undead Chapter 3. Allison just ran and refused to look back. It was like one of those dreams she used to have as a child where she was being chased. She would run and run, but the harder she ran, the slower she was going, until the beast would catch up and she would wake up screaming in a cold sweat. She could hear them now, catching up with her as she approached the cliffs. She stopped, heaving for breath, and finally turned around. There they were, and this was no dream. The dead had risen from their graves, and now they were out for blood. Allison was all alone. It was do or die. If she could only reach the old junkyard, she might be able to find a car and get out of there. Now you kill zombies along the bluff. Loot lantern. And find a junkyard nearby. I like this one, the one with this, like the story pages and stuff. It's pretty cool. Resident Horror Chapter 6. George glanced over at Eliza and contemplated his misfortune. Would the world ever give him a break? He shook his head and felt like crying. Just like him to run out of gas in the middle of nowhere. Just like her to not be amused. He stepped out of the car and looked around, hoping to find a miracle. It was getting dark and cold. It was getting dark and cold wind was sweeping through the damp forest. A loud click. Were they not alone? Other cars around them, rusty and broken down. A graveyard of cars. A loud click. An engine coughing to a start. A light from the old barn. He spun around as Liza screamed. The barn, he thought. They had to make it to the barn. Hey, what are you doing? I accidentally caught those guys, I think. I like how each story, like, has them running to safety at a place, and that place has a book with that's like, oh, you're fucked at this place. You know what I mean? That runs to another place, and they're fucked at that place. Mark Chapter 9. In the shadow of the sparkling flame inside the old barn, he started the ritual. The virgin blood, the ancient symbol. He slowly started reciting the sacred text, careful to keep his rhythm even and his voice firm. Towards the end, he let his voice rise to a crescendo, closed his eyes and tilted his head back, arms raised towards the realm of the old gods. Exhausted, he sank to his knees and looked up at his magnificent creations. It was his masterpiece, at last. Finally, he would keep his promise to his master. The old house on the bluff was marked. The trail of blood would never stop. Survive the barn attacks. It's one of the very good points to Secret World. Yeah. Well, I mean, the story in general is, right? Like, but I just like this specific mission because of the way it, like, each one is a story at that place that has them running to a different place. But the move to the other place is always, like, as a good thing. But in the book you find there is like, oh no, this place is fucked. No aliens or fantasy crap? I mean, it's hard to say. I guess it's what you no like little gray men, I suppose. Depends what you call alien, right? Like, but I would say there's definitely elements of fantasy. That's like the whole point of the secret world, right? Is it kind of envelopes everything, but in its own way. Or ghost stories. Like, I don't know, like we do have like I don't know, like more fanciful things, I think, in Transylvania. But they're done in a very secret world fashion. Examine the draft for the hidden world, which is great because the hidden world is like the secret world, right? Hidden world draft, where all the dreams have been dreamed and all the whispers whispered, you're left with nothing but one thing. Everything is true. The living dead stalk the night and the flames of hell burn bright. There is no dream and the voices are not in your head. Only the chosen ones can deliver the world from this evil. Only the children of the bees have the power to clean up the filth and light the torch that will illuminate this hidden world. Corrupted secret worlder. Like this, yeah, this whole thing, you're like, wait, what the fuck? Like Sam Krieg's like, look at that. He's got Mjolnir. Got a Mjolnir cast. Sam Krieg's like writing the secret world, right? Like that's basically what's happening. More or less, less or more. Read between the lines to see the pattern. The writer writes for himself what he knows to be true. Each time he rewrites himself closer to that truth, he thinks himself master of events, though he is servant to them. For the sequence of events are preordained, the sequence of responses to them are not. Read between the lines and see decisions made and decisions not made, repeating infinite like fractals. We do not predict, we explore possibilities. It is not the dragon's purpose to control the world, but to free it from controlling influences. Oh, we get a passive. Alright, so I think it's like investigation mission. Look, I don't need to port. I'm right here. Jeebus. That Naruto run, right? I love the jump personally. This jump is why I like have to have it and why I jump around a lot. Also, there's this weird thing that can happen where you like jump and spin enough, like you get this weird backspin that happens where you like your character freezes midair for a half second, and that's like my favorite thing in the game. Because whenever that happens, I'm like, ooh, I did it! And did like a Sonic, you know, stop mid-ball in the air. Most stories remind me of old folklore. Well, most of them are like old folklore, right? Even for other zones, they do folklore of the region, right? It's very cool. Like even the South Africa stuff, like the latest stuff, they have like South Africa legends and such, or their interpretation of it. But they definitely source it, which is cool. Hey Amarella, how's it going? Crime and punishment. Sam Krieg seems to know a lot about the shadowy sickness that underlies Solomon Island's history. Trace the famous author's research near the island and find the source of his knowledge.
We may curse heaven for our fate, but hell is a device of our own construction. The Ebony Tower, #1 on the New York Times bestsellers list, 5 weeks running. We are the architects of our own destiny. There's no innocence, only ignorance. Nobody could ever accuse me of empathy, of genuinely caring for people. In fact, they'd probably say that Sam Krieg is a cold son of a bitch. And they'd be right. People don't interest me. The acts of people, now those are intrinsically interesting. Particularly the consequences of those actions. Cause and effect, crime and punishment. It's every book I ever wrote and sold 1 million copies of. So what did the good folk of Kingsmith do to deserve their fate? I tell you, they were evil. Kingsmith, Solomon County, pure evil, all of it. Like a modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah. Always was. From the moment the pilgrims stepped off the boat and set forth on these shores. There's a dark rot festering behind the flower print veil of the Labor Day barbecues, homecoming parades, and maple syrup. I should know. The deeper I dug, the darker the hole, the more I found. A goddamn abyss of foreshadowing. I've seen evidence of acts so cruel and demented, so twisted and sick, right out there, that people might confuse them for one of my books. And if you've read any of them, and I'm sure you have, you'd know that this place has blood on its hands, and plenty of crime to its name. I'm sure you know this one. Show a gun on the mantelpiece in the first act. Before the curtain goes down, it's going to blow someone's scrotum off. Upon the wicked shall fall a rain of fire and brimstone.
Good. Spent 3 hours watching Lucha Libre AAA live from Guadalajara on Twitch tonight. Just NBA. Ah, that's cool. Let's see. Are you shitting me, Lucinda? Good for public relations. I think you get off on texting me with these lunatic fans. I think you're hoping I'll kill someone. Wouldn't it be wonderful to bump sales and get rid of me in a most spectacular fashion? This fanatic you found is even more obsessed than the redhead in Tulsa. Sure, I got information out of him, but it took everything I had not to blow his balls off. I bet I could have gotten away with it too. Your Honor, look at the website this man has about me. Look at this picture I had to throw in the garbage. Notice the pathetic eyes begging me to end his miserable life. I would also like to submit into evidence this goddamn fucking town. I had to abandon my car at an intersection between a gravel road with the stupidest seminal name I've ever heard. Became too narrow. Oh, and thank you for the GPS, Lucinda. It tried its utmost to steer me into a fiery fucking death. I was just... Let's see, what did you say? I was just poking the front page of Zara, so I figured this would be good for a couple minute laugh. 3 hours later, I realized I just watched it intently the entire time and adored it. That's awesome. Lover's Regret is the name of the road, by the way. The sentimental name he's talking about. Oh god. Don't hiccup while trying to drink soda. That's a bad combination.
Your journey has been calculated. Please exit onto a mapped road. Continue eastbound for 200 yards, then take the second exit.
Fantastic. Can't wait for the 18th and the next big event that we're streaming.
Prepare to turn
Cool.
right. Turn right and follow the road for 500 yards. Continue to follow the road.
Luckily I know where I'm
Prepare
going
to turn
anyways.
left.
I think.
Turn left now.
Yeah.
Navigation is paused.
Never forget this, Sam. Check out my site, samcreeksightings.wordpress.com. Gotta keep hitting them with the ugly truth. Did I already kill this? I feel like I didn't kill that fucking boss yet. I don't think I've yet to seen him. The gas attendant? Net hiccup, yay. Aw. Don't think it was mine. So I believe it's this one. But I need the code. So Sam Creek sightings. Let's see if we can do it legit, yeah? I think it's like an ISBN number or something. I don't remember. Wait, it's not. No, it's not. Okay. Oh man, it closed the. I'm gonna type it in again. Son of a bitch. The forges goody codes all come from his books. Right, they come from his books. So it's from the books. Thought so. I remember seeing someone else doing this. Why can't I view full size? Oh, there they are. I was like, where's the ISBN number? But he says what his favorite book is or something? I clicked too many times. Hold on. Yeah, I forgot. I know it's an ISBN number, I just forget the book. Doesn't he say? Doesn't he say which one is his favorite? Yeah, I've done it like a shit ton of times, but I could just start guessing. But I swore at some point he says on here, and I'm just not seeing it. I swear he says which one is his favorite. Like, I don't think you have to guess that much. I think I'm gonna go with Lighthouse. I guess. I don't know. But it can't be the whole number, right? No, it's 4 digits. Nope. Okay, so it's 4 digits. So it's 8220 or 8237. $8237. See, I got it. Enter the man cave. Then this one is a bit trickier, if I remember right, because you actually need the ISBN number of like a specific version. Yeah, hardcover original. So like you can go to, if it'll come up, it might not come up in the in-game browser. Yeah, it's not gonna. I'll just do it on my browser. So we can go. So let's see. Nope, it's not that one. Or it's nope. Or it's minus the dash. Is it this one? That's not what I copied. Stupid thing. Yeah, I don't think so. This is hardcover. It should be, Wait, it wasn't on the site, was it? Sure you figure out you need a specific listing on top of a specific version? Well, it's the original, right? By the way, have you ever gone to samkriegsightings.wordpress.com but had the I and the E flipped? So Krieg as EI instead of IE? Because there's a page there with like an encrypted code. So, yeah, I don't know. If you've never been to the misspelled one, it's kind of funny. I'm gonna go look at the... It's not that one. That one. Dude, I swear this used to be easier to find. Because I know what you mean, like you need the specific ISBN number. But I'm on the hardcover listing, and it's not that one. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Plus there's like two different numbers. But I swear there was a way to get to the right one. I know I did it before on Amazon. Cause like the default one takes me to the fucking paperback for some reason. It was on before and I'm not finding it now. Holy crap, yes. Oh my god. How expensive this shit is? No, wait, that's the number. What? That was pissing me off. There we go. I found it on a fucking eBay listing. And that's not how I found it before. That's really strange. It's crazy when like you know the right thing. You know what I mean? Like you know what it is, you just have to find it. Favorite part of the Lucha stream, the commenters that were translating. Read Twitch chat and responded. I thought it was an Amazon. Yeah, me too. I found it in Amazon before, and I, for whatever reason, could not find it this time. Like, it just wasn't coming up for me. So I just did it in straight up in Google, and found like another one with like a different ISBN. Yeah, you're not crazy. I totally have found it as Amazon before, and not quite as painfully as I was having a problem this time. It could just be, I don't know, I'm glossing over something, or Amazon changed like their search shit. I don't really know. I kept ending up on a page that had like audio, hardcover, paperback, some other option like that you could pick, right? And then like new or used from inside there. So maybe they've changed their listing stuff a little bit. This local conspiracy theorist, John Anderson, is an entirely American construct. His paranoias are rooted in the Cold War. His favorite author is a second-rate genre writer. His knowledge of secret societies begins and ends with information about New York. That is why the Illuminati are looking for this man. He fled the island soon after his meeting with Krieg because he knew they would come. One man's informant is another man's bane, is another man's commodity. If the Illuminati really wish to find this man, they need to look no further than a locked room in a nameless town inhabited by muted monks. It's amazing how far to go in getting a man to tell you everything he knows. Large shaved black frame. Alright, so I think that's all of Krieg's missions, if I'm not mistaken. We have 14 minutes to hourly boss. So we're not doing too bad in the stream. We've finished all of Nathaniel Winter's missions, all of Sam Krieg's missions. Right, look at all this lack of icons. Did those last time. Academy is gonna take a little bit because they have just a shit ton of missions there. I still need to do the storyline to progress anyways. And I really need to do the Black House and such. And League of Monster Slayers, obviously. I'll probably start League of Monster Slayers. Oh, can I just straight up do Black House first? That would be cool. burnt out shell of the Black House sits like an accusation among some islands, picket fences, and townhouses. Its owner gone but not forgotten, a witch's curse is said to linger in the property, preying on trespassers. Oh yeah, I want to do that one, because it's just fun. I like Black House.
I don't spook easy. I've spent nights in houses so filled with spirits I had to perform exorcisms to take a dump. But that burned house up there, the Black House, that place got me breaking out in goosebumps. Not spooked, not that, but affected. In a bad way. It's a cold place. Funny thing with that house, it wasn't haunted before the locals made it so. They were so afraid of witchcraft, they never gave a single thought to what witchcraft does and doesn't do. After the house burned down, they got far worse than magic to contend with. Anyone walked within 100 yards could feel it, like nails on a blackboard. You look for evil in people. Sooner or later, you'll find it. Even when it wasn't there in the first place.
You like this guy? Yeah, John looks pretty cool. Also love wearing the silliest shirt for cutscenes sometimes, just to giggle. Alright, so I think I'm not going to go for the achievement, because I just want the legends. And like, you need the mission to get in there and not get bounced out. And get the legend, so I'm probably just going to... Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the time. I could do the timed achievement, but... Yeah. Search for clues on the ground floor. Search for clues upstairs. Do-do-do. I also need the candle, right? Doesn't the candle give a floor or something like that? Hey, let me the fuck out, Jesus. Got stuck on something there.
Quick access inventory updated.
Yep, I gotta get this since I'm here. Close! Even stopping to get the legends is fairly close. Maybe like 10 seconds off or something. I didn't start the music again. What is a ghost but resistance to change? They are the result of a lifetime spent dutifully piling weights upon the soul, an imprint so heavy that not even death can be a moving on. You have freed Killian from the chains of routine, delivered her from mortal concerns in absolute harmony. Unbound, she is no one. Beyond rumor, beyond shadow, beyond even the reach of the dragon. Perfect silence. And enshrine this moment. In playing your part, you'll commit 100, 1,000 more acts such as this one. Oh, it's alright, we can do this. champion. Alright, so we got the Black House done real quick. When we still have 9 minutes. Portal. Alright, let's do fuck it, let's do Jack's back. Can I recommend a song? I mean, you can. I'm not really playing like songs right now though. I'm just playing like kind of background shit. Jack's back. Jack Leonard has bad history with the old Henderson farm, and John Wolfe has seen him skulk around the pumpkin patch from time to time. He wants nothing to do with him, but won't stop the curious from finding out more.
The key to long life is, apparently, to sit like a tortoise, walk like a pigeon, and sleep like a dog. I have trouble with the first two, but I can sleep through anything. Even here. Word travels fast in this place, and the word is you've met Jack-o'-lantern. I've seen him down near the rides, mostly at night. He's drawn to this place like the bear to the honey jar. He's got history with the farm before it got turned into an amusement park. Bad history. But I keep out of his way, and he keeps out of mine. My battle's not with Jack. He's all yours, Kemosabe. You'll, want to watch out for the will-o'-wisps. They're a good signpost you're getting close. That, and the pumpkins. After meeting the melon-headed freak face to vegetable, I lost my appetite for pumpkin pie. I just keep seeing an eye in there.
Getting the word out, it's from Cyberpunk 2077. CDPR released the first track from Samurai, a massive in-universe band. That's cool. Right on. Yeah, definitely check it out. Alright, let's see. Alright, we get a move on here. Pumpkin patch. Working with Pews to make the songs, who are real life huge punk band. That's cool. Nope, I see one I missed. Come on, dude. You got 4 minutes. Go. I missed the shade farm used to be over there. Like right by that shack. Wow, I did not want to target that guy at all. Shit. I got the feather. I think like watching this, you wouldn't like think that this guy has no gear on. Since I'm just like smashing everything so hard. Ooh. The fuck? It's like I broke it. It's like, no, you can't beat him yet. We still have things to do. The times turn Jack the lad into a pitiful figure. The local horror story, the one children have long been taught to fear, must now accept that he is not the only terror in town and certainly not the greatest. There are no children now, and skipping through Archie Henderson's farm is hardly the worst you can do at night. We do not mind playing Jack's old nightmare game, however there's little room for pity in the world of chaos. The next time you play with Jack, consider his misery and make it the last. Hey Leo, how's it going? Alright, so hourly boss is going to be up, so do that. I'd say I'm getting pretty close to being like halfway-ish through Savage Coast, I think. All the investigations are done. I'd say probably over half the sides. Maybe less than half the mains. Yeah, less than half the mains. Only because there's so many at Innsmouth. I haven't been there yet. Oh, that's 4. But dude, I am wrecking Savage Coast. right now. Another friend said something that really doesn't match with my memory, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm going the wrong day. Just a little bit hazy from having gone up like 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much like that most of the time. Like, I have, like, believe it or not, I have, like, legitimate, memory issues from, massive head trauma as a kid. So, like, I don't know. I generally either try to be really sure of what I'm saying, or, you know, say things with some kind of, like, caveat, you know, like, well, the way I remember, I think it's this, but, you know. Like, sometimes I can tell you, like, you know, something, but not, like, why that something is a thing. I just can't remember. So, like, I'd have to go figure it out or ask somebody else. Well, repetition is the key, right? Like, repetition is the key for me. It's not like stuff's gone, it's just super hard to retrieve. So the more you repeat retrieving the same piece of information, like the less foggy the retrieval process is the next time. That's why I can remember so much about this game in particular, right? It's just repetition. The amount of time and repetition. It's also why I'm good at my tech support job, is because troubleshooting is kind of like how I approach daily life. And computer systems tend to like be very like the same. Like the process to figure out something is the same. It's a lot of repetition. Woo-woo. No, I didn't port away in time. Damn you! I just need item empowerment. It's cool. I need to go get rid of like all these green bags. Holy crap. Remember when these bags used to like give out basically just gadgets, and now they give out all kinds of other bullshit instead? It's super annoying.
Critical empowerment results.
I don't really sell from this window, but I'm trying to be really careful to not accidentally equip gear. Oh, that's a blue. I'm afraid of blues. Just realized that. I'm very afraid of blues. The fuck was up here that I sold? Or used? What? Oh, maybe was my gadget there? I'm very confused. What the fuck was here? Oh, the osmium was there. Duh. Jimmy the Tycoon? What's up, Kalani? Yep. I did that mission, like, first. What up, Kalani? Just opening all the green bags I have acquired and selling everything. I realized this guy's gonna be like super anima shard rich. Because like I'm not equipping anything. I don't need any gear, so like all this shit just gets vendored. What is it? Oh, there is no superior. Really? That's mean. Surprised I haven't equipped anything yet. I would be so devastated right now. That blue talisman scared the fuck out of me. Imagine if I accidentally like double clicked. The only thing is I think it'll ask you if you want to bind, right? I think it'll ask me if I haven't upgraded it. Accidents happen. Right, if I haven't upgraded the item and it's not character bound to me yet, then I think if I attempt to equip it, it'll ask me, this binds unequipped, do you want to do it? Right? Like, I'm pretty sure that'll happen. So like the only thing that's really scared me so far is like doing the empowerment, like the daily empowerment stuff. I like upgrade pieces, right? And it'll be like level 4 greens or something, and then I sell them to the vendor. And if I were to equip that, it would not ask me because once you upgrade something, it's character bound. But anything that's not character bound yet will ask you before you equip it, like, hey, you're gonna bind this, are you sure? So I want to basically stop doing the upgrades with talismans as like a safety thing, and like it'll be easier when I hit Scorched Desert because of all the glyphs. But I've also been buying glyphs because I can't accidentally equip glyphs. It's not possible. So for the empowerment dailies, like multiple times I've just bought cheap glyphs off the auction house and used those to get the dailies done. Because I just don't want to accidentally equip a level 4 or a level 8 green weapon, like talisman or weapon. It'd be so bad. So much work down the drain. Kalani is a horrible person, in case anyone was curious. Well, you haven't failed yet? Hey, there's hollow point. I'm like 99% sure. Yep. That's awesome. Moose just, or not moose, the reindeer just sprinting past, like slowly. Hey, Hollow. I can hear you, you know? Oh, and there's Leo. I think we're wearing the same mask. Bite my style, Leo. Bite my style. Nice, got the magic wave. I have that on Jimmy. I don't have that on this character though. I do have 500 anniversary flowers. Actually 625 anniversary flowers. Because this guy's done a shit ton of hourly bosses and hate users. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna actually call it here. I know it's only been like 2.5 hours, but I fucked up my sleep last night really bad. There's this guy streaming that I hadn't seen before, streaming Legends that I raided, and then proceeded to help them for like the next 3 hours or something until like damn near 6 in the morning. Because they're Australian, of course, and, you know, different time zone, right? So, like, I was helping them with all kinds of shit, and, like, it just kept going and going and going. It's like, oh my god, I hear my kids getting up. Fuck. It was painful to watch? Hey, Marilla. Yeah, good night to you too, and yeah, I'm glad you could pop in as well. I mean, I don't know, like, I felt like for someone that, you know, was pretty new, like, they were picking up on stuff, on concepts pretty decently. It can be hard to explain things, like, over Twitch, especially with delay, right? Because there's, like, that delay, like, is the most hurtful. Especially, like, if you're the streamer, it's not as bad, I don't think. Like, if you're the streamer giving out information. But as a person relaying information to a streamer, that delay hurts really bad. Right? Because you say left, and now they've gone left or right, and then they go, oh, I need to go left again. Like, I don't know. Instructions work okay with the delay from streamer to chat, but not delay from chat to streamer. Like, the instructions going that direction are pretty poor. It's prone to problems. Plus, it kept getting later and I kept getting worse at typing. Joining a group really helped. Yeah, like just between a group of people in game, sure. I would say also just joining Discord. Like, I didn't intend to be in that stream that long. If I was to like help someone that much, I probably would be like, hey, do you have a Discord or something, like, because it'd be way easier to like talk to someone as opposed to like write snippets, you know, constantly. But I don't know, I enjoyed it. Like, it's not like I didn't have a good time, because I totally did. I just was up way too late. I think I was literally like didn't go to sleep till like 6 a.m. And my kid got up at like my wife got up with my kid at like 5 a.m. or something. Well, now that it's past midnight, it's technically my birthday, so here's 25 hours of doing nothing. Well, first of all, happy birthday, Kalani. Secondly, how is that different from any other day? Bazinga! Gotcha. I gotcha. I tickled myself. Only mean to you, Kalani. Only mean to you. You're special. There is one other person streaming Legends. I'll give you that. It's just me. Well, I'm just messing with you, Clanny. You know that. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna end early and try and like, I'm not gonna be able to go to sleep right away, but I'm gonna try and like fix my sleep schedule just a little bit, just a wee bit, and I'll probably fuck up tomorrow, but you know, it's the trying that matters, I think. So yeah, we're gonna host I think it's Duke TV. It's D-U-K and then a 3, which makes me want to say Duck, but I'm pretty sure it's Duke. No more Twitch for tonight. Good night, Claney. Again, happy birthday. If I don't see you around tomorrow. And yeah. Bye, guys.